looking pretty eventful, guys. First, Koa wiped his face and a bunch of shit, so we had to clean that up. And then he got attacked by a cat, all in about like 10 minutes, so.
Poor guy.
Yeah.
Okay,
Let's go check it out.
My dad wants to build a barbecue like this in our house.
Oh yeah.
When he builds the new shed, he wants to do that.
This was made in 1946, apparently.
So like looking like this.
Looking at the past, guys. Yeah. Cool stuff. Found an S2K. Eating out here, oh my god, look at these fries, guys. What the heck?
Just like dying over here.
I hope you guys enjoyed those little clips of me and my girl's day. We just went to a nature reserve, went out to eat, had some fun, saw some nice cars as you guys saw. And some of them I actually cut out. We saw a lot. Camaros, Mustangs, all of it, but I only included the ones that I had decent footage of. But the main purpose of this vlog was to take you guys through my streaming setup. I have it all right here, and I have today's stream on right now. We're gonna be racing BMWs, and then at the end, because we're doing the 50-lap Goliath race tomorrow, and by the time you're watching this, it's actually today. If you want to join us, it's going to be 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. You can race with us, or you can just watch and support the stream. It's going to be a long one, 50 laps. It's going to take us approximately 7.5, maybe even 8 hours to do, with no breaks, but it's going to be a lot of fun. I'm really excited, and I really had fun the first time we did it. But going through my stream setup, you guys have been asking about this for a long time. We've got a green screen right here. The whole setup cost me like $100. So it comes with the stands, comes with these lights, bulbs for them, stands for those, and it works great. I've had no issues with it. And then this chair literally came with the new place I used to use. You gotta check this out. This was rough. And keep into consideration, I did a 1,000 lap Forza Motorsport 7 race with this. With this little cheap IKEA chair. There's actually a crack in it too. It was a struggle to say the least. I did put a pillow on it, which helped a lot. If I didn't do that, I would have suffered tremendously. By the way, if you guys are wondering why all the lights are on, it's just so the lighting isn't terrible. But now getting into the good stuff, what you guys really want to hear about, obviously our mic set up here. So I have my pop filter, which takes out any pop style noises out of the mic to improve the audio quality. And then we have our blue snowball. Cost me like $50. And by the way, guys, if you're looking to get started streaming on your own, a lot of what I have is like budget quality stuff. Like I did the research already, and got stuff that gave you the most performance for the cheapest price, like the Blue Snowball microphone, for example. So if you guys want to get started streaming on your own and don't want to spend a ton, I will leave links to all the stuff that I've purchased down below so you can find it at a good price. If that's something you want to get into, and I'm assuming a lot of you do, that must be why you guys are asking about the setup. So moving on from that, we have a little laptop, and this is just something to monitor the chat and also to monitor the stream. So I'll actually have my live stream opened up right here, and I'll have a chat window right at the side. Maybe I can show you this. Okay, so just to show you guys how my setup usually looks, I have my stream playing right here, and then I'll have a chat window right here. So that's exactly what I see when I'm streaming with you guys. And again, this laptop, it literally can be anything. You could do this on your phone, potentially. It might be a little bit harder, but you could just run this on your phone. You don't even need a second laptop. Now, bigger streamers will just use 2 monitors on the same computer. And I will do that in the future. When I upgrade to a 4K monitor, I'll use my 1080p monitor as the one to monitor the stream. But for now, this is what I have, and it works fine. I used an Elite controller, which is sick. I spent way too much. I shouldn't have got an Elite controller, but it is a lot of fun, and I really enjoy the controller. It's just pretty damn expensive, especially when I have this super cheap Logitech mouse to go with my computer. It's funny, my mouse and my keyboard are super cheap. Like, the cheapest you can spend. The mouse and keyboard collectively cost me like less than $20. But the PC itself is where things get really crazy. I'm actually gonna take the cover off this so you guys can get a good look at what I'm running in the PC here. You guys know I have had a lot of issues with the PC in the past, and I just went all out and upgraded this thing so I wouldn't have to worry about anything. And that's what we did. So the fans are the same, they're stock. The fans for the case, that is. The cooling system isn't. This is the Arctic Freeze heat sink air cooler, whatever. I'll leave links to all this again in the description. I have a GTX 1070. I would like a 1080 because I do plan on going 4K soon, but this might work. It might be fine. I have the Gigabyte Aorus Gaming 7 motherboard. You see these red lights? They're all programmable. I can make them blue. I can make them any color. I can also make them slowly change colors, which is cool. I just haven't messed with it because I have the case on and I can't see it anyways. 32 gigs of DDR4 RAM, a 750 watt Evega power supply, 1000 terabyte hard drive, 225 megabyte SSD, I believe. I could be wrong there. And then this is something I use to hook up my controller, the wireless adapter for my Xbox controller, so I can use an Xbox controller. And then we have my BenQ 1080p 1 millisecond response time gaming monitor, as well as my Logitech 1080p 60 frames a second webcam that has been great, worked very well. And finally, we have the Elgato HD60S. They have the 4K one, so I am going to be looking to upgrade in the future. But the Elgato HD60S is the best one if you're just looking for 1080p footage. And it will run you probably like 280 bucks now. Maybe even a little bit cheaper now that the 4K one is out. So again, I'll try to find a good price for you guys there and leave a link for that in the description. For the most part though, guys, that is my setup. I mean, I have a little port behind to charge my controller, these speakers in case I'm watching a movie, or if I'm gaming on mobile, I'll use those speakers. I plug them into my phone and I play all the audio you guys hear when I'm doing a mobile game, I can hear. But when I'm gaming on the PC, I have to put headphones in and actually connect it to the PC. So when you first get started, guys, if you guys are looking to get started with live streaming, you're gonna run into a lot of issues. So just be ready for that. There's going to be a lot of headaches, but just know, everyone goes through it, and if you get through it, then you'll be having a lot of fun. But like when I first started, I had to send back my first Elgato, and my second one, it took me so long to figure out how to set everything up. I was having issues streaming mobile games for the longest time, and I still have issues with that. So just go in knowing you're going to face a lot of issues, and just keep working through those issues, and things will just slowly get easier and easier. But when you start, you're gonna be like, what the hell? Like, how am I supposed to set all this up? Every time I want to stream, this takes so long, and this is so hard to figure out. And eventually you just get used to everything, and everything speeds up. It becomes much easier. Like now I can set up my live stream in like 35 minutes. Before, I would have to set it up like minimum 2 hours in advance. So just realize a lot of roadblocks ahead of you, but if you get through it, you'll have a lot of fun streaming, I'm sure. Other stuff, not hardware related, is how I actually like edit my thumbnails and stuff like that. Now, a lot of people don't like Photoshop because it's super expensive, which is kind of ridiculous. It's kind of weird how all the editing platforms are like that. They're super, like video editing too, but there are free options, but they're definitely not as good. So here is Pixel Editor. This is what I use. So this is the most recent photo I just edited on here. I didn't go crazy editing. Sometimes I'll do more, but you can put the car in front of your text, and I just put this layering to put this black background around the text, and then the Forza Horizon 3 I put a little white background just to make it stand out a little bit, and then just adjusted the lighting of the photo a little, and that was it. Pretty simple, but sometimes I will go more in depth, and this photo editing software is not bad. It allows you to do a lot, so would definitely recommend it. Again, it's actually pixlr.com. I'll put the URLs right there, pixlr.com. And then, yeah, that's what I use to edit my photos. I use Restream.io so that I can stream to Twitch as well as YouTube at the same time. And I think that wraps it up, guys. And that should be everything. If there's anything I missed, or if there's any other questions you guys have, let me know in the comments and I'll try to answer it. If you're new, subscribe, hit the bell. We live stream every single day, and definitely join us for the 50 Lap Goliath, 2 p.m. Eastern Standard Time today at the time you guys are watching this. And that one is going to be a lot of fun, going to be our best stream in a long time. So I'm really pumped for that, and I hope you guys will join me. Hopefully some of you actually make it to the end and race all the way to the end with me. It'd be nice to finish the race with other racers still in the race, but we'll see what happens, guys. Take it easy. Remember, your pain is your struggle. I appreciate each and every one of you. Love you guys. You guys mean the world to me. And I'll see you guys on stream.